So the day is going to come in all of our lives that the home that you work so hard to buy is going to become too much for you to maintain. So today I'm going to give you 5 tips to make downsizing from a big home to a smaller home a whole lot easier. We're going to get into those tips right now. Look guys, there's no better time than right now with the social distancing to get started on some of this stuff. So maybe due to health reasons, maybe you want to cut costs, maybe you just want to be close to your grandkids. Whatever the reason, it's imperative at some point in your life that you're going to want to downsize from your large home to a smaller, more manageable home. Today, I want to give you 5 easy to implement tips that you can get started on early, and especially right now when we all have plenty of time on our hands to start working on some of this stuff. When you want to downsize from a larger home to a smaller home, it needs to be manageable, and you need to start early, and there's no better time than right now. So tip number 1 is start early. Give yourself plenty of time because it's going to take a lot longer than you think to go through everything you've accumulated. You don't want to try to sort through your entire house in one weekend or 1 month even. You're going to want to start a lot earlier than that. We don't know how long this whole social distancing thing is going to go on, so now would be a good time to start. And if you're anything like the seniors I've worked with in the past, or like my mom, you've probably saved everything that you've accumulated since you first moved out of your parents' house. It's all sitting in the garage somewhere or in storage. You're going to want to start working on all of that stuff from the minute you decide to make this move until you're ready to put things on that moving truck. Tip number 2 is you want to start small and start simple. You probably already know what things you want to get rid of, like in areas like the kitchen or the garage. But avoid diving into those rooms first. You probably have years of stuff in those areas that's going to make it a little bit hard for you to get moving and get some momentum. So start in a room like the laundry room or the linen closet, all right? If you're moving to a new place, a smaller place, or if you're moving to like a new state with a different climate, like year-round summer, you probably don't need 3 winter coats or that snow shovel. So it's going to make things a lot easier. Tip number 3 is eliminate rooms you won't have in the new home. Maybe your new place doesn't have a garage or a formal dining room, so you can easily get rid of these items. You can donate them, you can have a yard sale, you can give them away, just get rid of them. Tip number 4 is get rid of duplicates. You're going to find, especially when you go to rooms like your kitchen, that you have 2 or 3 of the same things. 3 spatulas, 3 ladles, 3 dough pins, 3 oversized stock pots, maybe 4 cookie sheets. Now's the time to reduce that clutter. And if you're feeling a little bit hesitant about giving that stuff away or getting rid of it, find a family member that's going to use it. Have them use it on a holiday, bring it to your house. You can reconnect with it, and then they can take it home, just like the grandkids. Before we get into tip number 5, I just want to remind you that if you like videos like this, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Support like that is really going to help me get content out there to help families just like yours. And remember, no matter where you are in the country, if you're thinking of moving, if you're thinking of doing something around the house, whatever the case may be, hit me up. I'm happy to connect you with a real estate agent or a home service provider that's going to give you VIP treatment. Okay, so tip number 5, only make yes or no piles. Don't make maybe piles. When you're going through years and years of stuff that you've kept and that you've had memories with, that it's going to tug at the heartstrings, and you're going to be tempted to throw them in the maybe pile. Don't do it, because before you know it, that pile is going to be bigger than everything else combined. When that happens, you haven't really made any progress in sorting through your stuff. You're just shuffling things from one place to another. You got to be stronger than that. I know you are. And here's your bonus tip number 6. Making the move after you pack, after you sort through your stuff, that's going to be the hard part. Now that you've downsized all of your stuff, how are you going to make this move? You're going to want to have that answer in mind from the very beginning. You got to ask yourself, are you going to be rounding up family members to have them help you pack and then drive a moving truck for you? Or will you pay for a full service moving company to come pack your stuff up for you, ship it, and unpack it at your new place? Maybe you're going to do something like in between and use a mobile storage option, which you can pack all your stuff into a container, and then they'll come pick that up and they'll take it to your new home for you. For seniors, there's often another option, and it makes things a lot easier. There's tons and tons of companies known as senior move managers, and they're popping up all over the country, and they cater specifically to seniors moving either to smaller homes or moving into senior living communities. They'll usually do as much or as little as you really want them to. The National Association of Senior Move Managers reported nearly 1,000 companies as members back in 2015, and it's only grown since then. So just Google National Senior Move Managers to find a company near you that can help you with downsizing and moving out of your big home. Look, downsizing doesn't have to be stressful. It doesn't have to be sad or scary. Just stay positive. Be excited about the simpler life that you're about to start in your new place. Be excited about less clutter, and just get started on it. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. And if you're in Knoxville and you'd like to discuss possibly making a move or selling a home or both, give me a call. You can reach me at the contact information below. And if you're thinking of making a move into real estate, like getting your real estate license or something like that, I'd love to talk to you about Keller Williams Realty. You can shoot me an email at benbarredo@kw.com, or you can message me on Facebook. I'm easy to find. There's not a whole lot of Ben Barredos in Tennessee for sure. So I appreciate you stopping by, checking out my video, and I will see you next time.